guys, welcome to the Bluestone Villa. Tonight I'm going to be sharing with you my 2021 autumn tablescape. I absolutely love to host, so nothing brings me more joy than being able to dress my table in anticipation of guests, and I plan to do lots of hosting over the next month or so throughout this kind of autumnal period. Roast dinners with family, drinks with friends, all of that jazz. Today's table actually looks way more complicated than it was to create. It's actually a really simple design. A lot of it uses things I either already own or things that I've even foraged from my own garden. So I'll run through everything that I'm putting on my table today. If there's anything that I've purchased, I will link that in the description below, and I will take you step by step through my entire setting process. I always have a loose idea of what I want the end result to look like, but I don't ever set my plans in stone, and I like to see what does and doesn't work as I go along. So I like to gather everything that I think might work with the colour scheme and overall look I'm going for. Tonight's tablescape is a combination of items that I've purchased specifically for an autumn table, as well as things I already own in and around the home. But before I dress my table, I want to make sure that I'm ready before my guests arrive. As well as being a massive accessory fiend for my home, as you'll come to see tonight, I also have a huge accessory collection in the fashion sense too. Tonight I'm going to be wearing a couple of items that jewellery brand Ana Luisa let me pick out. Ana Luisa is a jewellery brand with a great last name, by the way, that's mission is to create high quality items that don't cost the planet, and that's just the ethos that I try to find both for my home and also the items that I buy myself as well. I've been wanting to get my hands on a simple chain like this for a while, and the star and moon motif on this really sets this apart from others I've seen, and is perfect for this time of year with a little nod to the nights getting darker and more magical. I also selected this Brooklyn necklace. They had a couple of other word designs that aren't city focused, but if you've been here a while, you'll know I lived in New York for a year, and the city is a major inspo for some of my home decor, my life, and also my jewellery. I already have a number of New York themed jewellery items, so this will sit nicely in my collection. I picked both of these up with the view that I could layer these for a more quirky look, but tonight I think I'm just going to opt for the star and moon pendant on its own for a more understated feel. I also selected these earrings. I love the feminine and elegant touch of the star, juxtaposed against the more modern square setting. Earrings are probably one of my most worn jewellery items, but I do struggle a lot with some of my earrings, leaving my ears quite painful. These though are super lightweight and didn't bother my ears at all, which is a major testament to the quality of the brand, and something definitely to be noted if you struggle with this issue too. Ana Luisa have kindly given me a 10% off code for all of you as well, so I'll include the link below for you, and you'll have to let me know if you pick anything up. Now let's get back to dressing this table. I really rate placemats like these, and have these in this style from a couple of different brands in a few different colorways. These ones are from H&M Home and are a lovely light sage green color, perfect for this time of year. Next up, I start on my centerpiece. I'm opting for dried flowers that I already have in my home and from my garden. Yes, that does mean that some of my plants are dying. I'm using 3 different vessels, as odd numbers work really well when styling the home, I've come to learn. 2 of these are also from H&M, and then the last is a little jug that I got from an independent brand. Using items that don't match, I always find works quite well and makes your home look effortless when styling. I've opted for quite neutral colours for my dried flowers, with a pop of rich colour with the purple ones. Hydrangeas are my absolute favourite, so of course they had to feature. I also played around a little with spray painting some of these gold, which again adds a layer of understated richness. I like to play around with heights with these as well, filling the vases with a good mix of my dried flowers, different heights, different textures, different tones. As I said earlier, I never have a completely set plan in place, so I usually move things about until I feel like everything's found their perfect home. Now I'm adding in some apples that I got from our apple tree. Apples are just synonymous with autumn, aren't they? So they're the perfect addition to the table. And I thought having these with part of the branch and the leaves still attached gave a really natural feel to the table, and again added to the interesting heights and textures that I'm trying to achieve. I got these Victorian style candlesticks from a charity shop for just £2 about 2 years ago now, and I thought the brass and neutral tones of these, coupled with the fact that the style fits the era of our house, would make them lovely to include on tonight's table. I'm also adding these vintage rusty cake tins that I picked up from a Bricanti fair last year. I use these on a lot of my tablescapes as tea light holders. Now for the plates. I always think it looks really smart to lay the table with the plates like this, but I realise they're not always realistic. It would work perfectly though if you're planning to serve a meal family style. You could go one further as well by layering with the side plate and a bowl too, but tonight I'm keeping it simple with just the dinner plate. I'm using my grey linen napkins from Marks & Spencer. These are a couple of years old now, but I really love them. They manage to look unfinished and elegant all in one go. I'm just simply folding these up to lay over the middle of the plate, as I have an extra special something for the centre of these. I'm so excited about this matte gold cutlery from H&M Home. We have a lovely simple Villeroy Bosch set usually, but I just think the warm tones of gold are ideal for the autumn and winter season, so I couldn't resist these. I'm tying them up with my dark green velvet ribbon that I bought from a local sewing store. I usually use these as napkin rings, Buying ribbon to tie your napkins or cutlery together is actually such a simple and affordable idea that makes the table look just that extra bit special. Our red wine glasses are Villeroy Bosch, and I added these sweet sherry glasses that I picked up recently from a charity shop for just £5. I've been rewatching Downton Abbey recently and have noticed that they're actually using sherry glasses like these for their regular glass of wine, so I feel like these are pretty apt for the Bluestone Villa. And here they are, guys, the ultimate autumn 2021 purchase. My white ceramic White Company pumpkins. These were just too hard to resist in the store. These were £8 a piece, so not cheap if, like me, you want to buy enough for a large sitting, but absolutely adorable. I'm placing these in the middle of each of the napkins, and I couldn't be happier with the effect they've given to the table. They have truly finished it off perfectly. A table is never truly finished though until the candles are lit. And there you have it. Here's how my 2021 autumn tablescape is looking. Try to act surprised if you are due to come to mine for dinner. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I'm styling my table for this season, as well as the jewellery I'll be hosting in. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and don't forget that the link to my 10% off code at Ana Luisa Jewellery will be linked below. See you next time.